Hi, this is Alfred Brock with the Wayne Focus, and today we're going to be focusing on Every Child Ready to Read, something I picked up at the library, so we're going to be going through this pamphlet, and it's all about early literacy, and early literacy begins with you. Help your child to get ready with simple activities every day. Help them get ready to read, and that's what we're going to be talking about. And let's see what they have for us first off the bat. And first off the bat is help your child get ready to read with these simple activities. First one being talking. Talking to the child. Listening to the child. Now, children learn language and other literacy skills by listening to their parents and others talk. As children hear spoken language, they learn new words and what they mean. They learn about the world around them and important general knowledge, and this will help your children understand the meaning of what they read later. Okay, so they will be able to comprehend it better. And let me just pop in here for a moment. They not only listen to you and hear you and repeat it and incorporate it in their mind, they also are able to learn how to pronounce words correctly by watching your facial expressions and your lips, which can't be done. So if we're watching something on TV, because they're watching a lot of television, watching a lot of movies, right? With animation, they're not learning a lot of enunciation and proper speech. So in order to do that, we need to see live action folks talking. So make sure your child has lots of opportunities to talk with you, not just to listen to you talk. Respond to what your child says and extend the conversation. Why, yes, we did see a truck like that last week, child. It's called a bulldozer. So you give them a little fill in there, you give them an answer, you give them a little, it's a yellow bulldozer, right? Okay, so stretch your child's vocabulary, repeat what your child says, and use new words with it. So you want a banana? That's a very healthy choice. You want a banana? You want the yellow banana or the green banana? You could throw a question in there. Oh, now we're being scientific, right? So stretch your child's vocabulary, repeat what your child says. If English isn't your first language, speak to your child in the language you know best. That's good. Bilingual is good. Trilingual is good. If you don't speak English all too well and you want to speak in your native language, go right ahead and do it. English is my native language, but we're learning Spanish and French in my home, so we speak in that a little bit sometimes. If English isn't your first language, speak to your child in the language you know best. This allows you to explain things more fluently, so your child will learn more. And as they go ahead with their own development in English, they're going to have a more full comprehension of what they're reading, listening, and talking about in English. So singing. What? Singing helps people read. What is with that? Now, songs are a wonderful way to learn about language and to learn language and to communicate. Singing also slows down language so children can hear the different sounds that make up words. This helps when children begin to read printed language. Sing the alphabet song, and then they can learn about letters, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? Sing nursery rhymes so children hear the different sounds in the words. I was amazed when I started reading nursery rhymes to my children, and I found, hey, these sound like songs I heard when I was a kid. And you know what? A lot of them are songs like Ba Ba Black Sheep Have You. So you could read it to them. Ba Ba Black Sheep had some, wool. Yes sir, 3 bags full. Or you could sing it, Ba Ba Black Sheep. So you got a lot of things going on there. You can make up your own tune too. Don't be limited. Clap along to the rhythms in songs so children hear the syllables in words. Isn't that amazing? Oh my goodness, we're learning so much right now. I just learned a bit about that, teaching syllables with clapping. I never thought of that. So, and reading, of course. Reading together, shared reading, is the single most important way to help children get ready to read. Reading together increases vocabulary and general knowledge. It helps children to learn how print looks and how books work. Shared reading also helps children develop an interest in reading. If they see you read, that's going to be an activity that they're going to do. They're going to carry that out. Children who enjoy being read to are more likely to want to learn to read themselves because they want to get some more of that stuff. They're interested. Read every day. Reading is fundamental. Reading is fun. Make shared reading interactive. Before you begin a book, look at the cover, predict what the book is about, ask questions about it, talk about it. Have your children turn the book's pages. Ask questions as you read and listen to what your child says and respond. When you finish the book, ask your child to retell you the story And that all goes very well. And there's certain things you can do, like pointing out, letting them read a couple of sentences or a paragraph or an entire page. And then you can point out things if they're skipping words or adding words. All these very important, gently done, kindly done. It's a lot of fun. Use books to help teach new words. Now, books can teach less common words, and that's a fact. That is a fact. I'm going to adjust this here for a second. There we go. Alrighty. So use books to help teach new words. As you read, talk about what these words mean. Throw them out there. And give that added conversational boost. Now, writing. Reading and writing go together, obviously. Both represent spoken language and communicate information. Children can learn pre-reading skills through writing activities. Writing begins with scribbles and other marks, and encourage this by providing many opportunities to draw and write. Children can sign their names to drawings, which help them understand that print represent words. So that's a good way to get started, is to sign their own names, write their own names. As they practice eye-hand coordination and develop their hand muscles, children can begin to write the letters themselves in their own names. Talk to your children about what they draw. Write captions and stories together. And this helps make a connection between spoken and printed language. Where am I going to get the time to do that? Well, you can find it. I found it, and if I can find time, you can find time. It's a matter of priorities, I reckon. Okay, let's move on. Playing. What? Learn how to read by playing. How do you do that? Children can learn a lot about language through play. Play helps children think symbolically, so they understand that spoken and written words can stand for real objects and experiences. Play also helps children express themselves and put thoughts into words. Okay. Give your child plenty of playtime. Some of the best kinds of play are unstructured. When the children can use their imaginations and create stories about what they're doing, you'll see them doing it amongst themselves. You can join in too. It can be a lot of fun. Encourage dramatic play. When children make up stories using puppets or stuffed animals, they develop important narrative skills and understand them as being described when they're reading. This helps children understand that stories and books have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Very important, very important. I did a puppet show when I think I was in 3rd grade, and I had a beginning, I had a middle, no end. So the end became the end. Thank you so much. All right, so learning about a beginning, a middle, and an end. Everybody's got different skills, and we bring them all together. Pretend to read a book. Pretend. Have your child tell you a story based on the pictures in the book, or ask your child to read a book you've read together many times and tell you the story. This develops vocabulary and other language skills. They will recognize the words. I saw a wonderful movie one time, and the young girl was reading a book to a young boy, and the father said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "I'm reading a book to the young fellow over here, my friend." And the father says, "But you don't know how to read." And she says, "But he doesn't know that." So it's a good way to learn how to read. It's a good way to share with your child. You're your child's first teacher. You're your child's first teacher, and your home is where your child begins to learn. Help children get ready to read by providing early literacy opportunities around your home. How can you do that? Talk and listen to your child as you prepare meals, do household chores, get ready for bed. Any time is a good time for conversation. They'll join right in. Sing songs and nursery rhymes, play music. Your library is a great source for music CDs, especially for children. Have books within easy reach. Now, make a special spot for books somewhere in your house. Come to the library often and find new books to make reading fun. Show your children how important reading is by reading yourself. We already talked about that. Read. If they see you doing the activity, they're going to do it as well. Give your child many chances to draw and write. Keep papers and crayons or markers on a table where children can return again and again. Use magnetic letters on their fridge, on the refrigerator to spell words and messages. That's always fun. We do it on the front door. Never know what's going to be there. Have a prop box with inexpensive items that children can use for imaginative play. So there we go. Your library has many resources to help talk, sing, and read. Reading is essential to school success. Learning to read before children start school is kind of important. It's very helpful to the children. From the time they're infants, children learn language and other important skills that will help them learn to read. Developing early literacy skills makes it easier for children to read once they begin school. And you can help your children get ready to read. How is that? Let's go over these again. talking, singing, reading, writing, playing. Wow, sounds like living your life right in front of them. And that will help them get ready to read. Now, why is it important for children to get ready to read before they start school? Well, children who enter kindergarten with pre-reading skills, so they don't need to be reading any fancy books or find their way around a dictionary yet. They'll do it. Children who enter kindergarten with pre-reading skills have an advantage. It makes it simpler for them. They can enjoy it more. They can focus on learning to read instead of first learning essential pre-reading skills. Children who start kindergarten ready to read have greater success throughout their school years, throughout their life. It's just wonderful. And why are you so important in helping getting your children ready to read? Well, you've been your child's teacher from the day he or she was born. You know more about your child than anyone else in the world. You are in the best position to help your child get ready to read because young children have short attention spans. And you know all about it. You can do activities for short bits of time throughout the day. And you know your children best, and you can help them learn in ways and at times that are easiest for them. You can develop their skills early. Parents are tremendous role models. If your children see that you're reading, and that you think reading is important and enjoy it, they're going to follow your lead. They're going to do it. Children learn best by doing, and they love doing things with you. They love doing things with you. And of course, your library has many resources. Public libraries have books, audiobooks, music CDs, and read-along kits, story times, other programs. You can go there all the time and visit with the librarians, and you'll find all sorts of activities that are ongoing. Other resources that parents can use to help children get ready to read. Hey, I suggest, and they're telling us right here in black and white, bring your children to the library. Enjoy it together. Thank you so much. We were just talking about every child ready to read. Early literacy begins with you. Thank you.